drug.
An ender pearl. Teleports you to wherever you throw it.
Yeah, right.
And that was the only one I had. No biggie.
Jason Momoa and Jack Black are among the blockheads in a Minecraft movie, one of few new movies I'll be reviewing this week on CJ at the Movies, along with some new vehicles starring Jason Statham, Steve Coogan, Carey Mulligan, and Pedro Pascal. I'm Christopher Zweig. Let's take a look. Our first movie is a Minecraft movie, and there have been pre-release criticisms regarding its CGI effects for the cubic creatures and its decision to be live action, and I do have my reservations against it. But I have to admit, it is a goofy and harmless movie that's actually funny. We meet a team of misfits including Jason Momoa as a former video game champ, Danielle Brooks as a real estate agent, Sebastian Hansen as a young brainiac, and Emma Myers as her older sister, who all end up inside the cubic world known as the Overworld, whose only human character is played by Jack Black.
Anything you can dream about here, you can make.
Now let's have some fun.
This place makes no sense.
Don't I know it?
I like to think that Momoa and Black being toyed around with the CGI effects is almost in the same tradition of Mickey Rooney and Buddy Hackett flying that plane in It's a Mad, Mad, Mad World, and director Jared Harris, whose credits include Napoleon Dynamite and Nacho Libre, likes to make a Minecraft movie goofy fun. Considering the fact that I panned the Seven Dwarfs motion capture decision in Snow White and hated the robots in the Electric State, it's amazing that I'm enjoying something that allows the CGI effects to put the movie on autopilot. I guess you could say it's a movie made for the blockhead inside of us, so I'm gonna have to say, see it. Our next movie is A Working Man, the latest collaboration between director David Ayer and his Beekeeper star Jason Statham, who plays yet another former British soldier, but this time he disguises himself as a construction worker who is called back into action to rescue his boss's daughter from human traffickers.
I will be your weapon sommelier for this evening. This is the real beast here. M14, pulled direct from Saddam's palace. Then I added a Bluetooth scope. Where is she?
Of course, those villains are involved with the Russian mafia and other villains who have costumes and appearances as if Ayer has been spoiled with his box office hit Suicide Squad. It's already a hit with moviegoers, but I recall a comment in my review of The Beekeeper that Statham has been playing the same character for years. I praised him before in movies like Snatch, The Italian Job, Spy, and Furious 7, among others, but I think he needs to broaden his horizons as an actor. A Working Man may be co-written by Sylvester Stallone, but there's nothing interesting or unique about the same old premise. I was bored with this movie from start to finish. But I wasn't with our next movie, The Ballad of Wallis Island, a music comedy that I'm surprised John Carney had nothing to do with. It tells the story of a lottery winner who invites his favorite singing duo, MacGyver Mortimer, to his home on a remote island for a private performance. This winner is named Charles, played by Tom Key, and he offers a lot of hospitality for his guest Herb McGuire, played by Tom Basden, who gets disillusioned by his small, humble life.
You shut the door.
Absolutely. No, I meant... Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm not really used to having guests.
MacGyver Mortimer has broken up, and Herb is surprised that his former partner Nell Mortimer, played by Carey Mulligan, has arrived on the island with her avid birder husband, played by Akemji Daiforian. Can they patch things up, or will tensions resurface?
I didn't really listen to your songs back in the day.
Is this my guitar? Yeah, got that at auction.
Oh, wow, you are a fan.
My favourite is always MacGyver Mortimer. Your music changed everything.
He's going to get his guitar.
Oh, has he?
I checked the credits, and John Carney has nothing to do with this movie. Instead, that will be director James Griffiths, whose last film was Cuban Fury, and writers Basden and Key, who both have an Eddie Valiant, Roger Rabbit-esque chemistry. The Ballad of Wallis Island has a certain Carney spirit and tone that delights us, and these three deliver the goods. Mulligan also uses her tone and dialogue wisely as Nell, and I like the way the film uses Sean Clifford as the local shopkeeper who doesn't know what most modern things are. I guess this island is humble, and there's a lot of sweetness and music to enjoy. Next up, The Penguin Lessons, which is based on a true story about an English teacher in Argentina during the 1976 coup d'etat who finds a penguin on a Uruguayan beach and brings it back to school when it makes a great teaching assistant. Steve Coogan stars as the teacher named Tom Michelle.
I don't like penguins.
Then why did you save his life?
Because I was trying to impress a woman.
I have to go now.
And I've ended up with a penguin.
If you don't take the penguin with you, I will arrest you.
On what charge?
I will just arrest you.
Like Naomi Watts on The Great Dane in The Friend, Tom and the penguin named Juan Salvador struggle to connect as this flightless bird refuses to eat canned fish, but they do learn to cooperate.
Why do you have a penguin on your desk?
To get you all to pay attention. If you keep this between ourselves, then I'll let you all feed him some fish at lunchtime. Deal?
Based on the real Tom Michel's memoir, the film isn't perfect based on how safe it plays, especially when his fellow housekeepers have to deal with a military coup, but it is likable and truthful thanks to Coogan's charming and deadpan performance and how his character uses the bird to tame his rambunctious students. He makes them listen to their lessons through the bird's perspective by having them lie on the floor, but he also has his vulnerabilities that makes him likable as he distinguishes himself based on his emotions. And our last movie is Freaky Tales, an anthology of 4 intertwining stories from directors Ryan Fleck and Anna Boden and set in 1987 Oakland. The first story features Jack Champion and Jia Young-hoo as a young couple among the group of people defending a punk rock club from neo-Nazis. The second features Normani and Dominique Thorne as a rap duo named the Danger Zone Girls, who engage in a battle against a sexist rapper. The third stars Pedro Pascal as a violent debt collector finding himself in dangerous territory when his past comes back to haunt him. And the last features Jay Ellis as an NBA star vowing revenge on neo-Nazis from that very same organization.
Boyd's out there slicing people up with a sword.
Can you repeat that?
We also get Ben Mendelsohn as a racist cop, Tom Hanks as a video store employee, and Too Short as the narrator, as well as green lights that appear in every story, like the green orb in Heavy Metal. Parts of Freaky Tales drag on a bit, but there's a lot of energy and attitude that keeps us going. Fleck and Boden take a lot of chances that get over the top, crazy, nostalgic, and ambitious, and they both have good taste in actors and movies. If you were as bored as I was with a Jason Statham vehicle A Working Man, this is the movie you should be seeing. Recapping this week's new movies: thumbs up for a Minecraft movie, thumbs way down for A Working Man, thumbs way up for the Ballad of Wallis Island, thumbs up for the Penguin Lessons, and thumbs up for Freaky Tales. Well, those are the new movies I'm reviewing this week. I'm Christopher Zweig. Stay safe, and I'll see you at the movies.